much of the aim and the vision, which once the center started, the vision has come and the aim has come. That's how I could say. Like the reason is that this is student-driven trust. Especially even though I am centered here, but the student-driven and the aim and the vision is dictated automatically by the students of their need became the vision of this particular institute now. The VKRC, as they said, is here for a little longer time expected. And now we have a wonderful system of connecting and health for the Varmam, health for caregivers, aged people, pain management, and we have somewhere around 18 systems now, which is well-designed curriculum now available. And with the TDU, good news is that possibly we are going to promote this as an international course, and we are trying to work on that. If that is Balamika speakers and all our ethics that will go internationally as a separate program for international students. Fine. Varmam, you all know, and new students, this I want to brief it. And a system which is there for a very long time. My second volume book, which is getting printed by this month end, is clear line I mentioned, highlighted that 5,000 years old, still get to travel 500 kilometers. That means Bangaloreans even doesn't know much of that. So the main thing is that the position of this ratio, if we travel, it's very difficult. It's good, it's like a bamboo shoot. You know that it grows very small for first some time. After that, it starts shooting up so fast. You ever seen that happening? The bamboo initially it never grows that fast. It takes its own time. So we have been in that time still now for 5,000 years. I could say that, but we have no time now. We have to push it to that level of big bang. We have to push it there as a big bang that will grow faster. And it reaches everyone throughout this human life, not only on the earth I am talking about. This knowledge goes beyond that, because like many Elon Musk are sending a lot of flights and things. Let this goes there. That's our dream of the integrated system approach we are planning. The Varmam is having 108 locations. From the Varma, it's 107 and 108 in Siddha Varmam. The thing is that there is a lot of uniqueness and exploration, a lot of integration already happening. I want to bring in the system uniform to everyone, and protocols and procedures are well designed. Already there is 2 books released, one by NIS, National Institute of Siddha, another from CCR, Central Council of Research in Siddha. These 2 people have already written a book on procedures, the standard protocol of this. Much more beyond that, we can integrate with other systems and the protocol has been maintained. Then this will grow much more faster is the thought process, and that is where our aims are to. Why Varmam Therapist Diploma? There was nothing called a diploma for a therapist till now, and this is the platform of TDU. Is seeded this plant, and this is growing beautifully now all across the country. This is the first of its kind. I can say this is the first of its kind, calling itself as a therapist. Before that, there was a course for diploma in Varmam, but there is no end of that. After finishing, what they will do, no one knows, because they are not given a job, job based or employment based courses. It is just a course, one more certificate for you. But this course is purely more of you can be career. You can have your career using this particular diploma. That's where the major use of this diploma started. That's what the dream of the our founder VC Vice Chancellor Darshan Ji's dream also. The first when we have been discussed, they said let this place a seed for the people's knowledge to make it grow. We'll take care of it. So that's where we are the Varmam Therapist Diploma. And why the diploma? This is a 1-year course. Means many people have a 6-month course and 3 months course of diplomas, but this 1-year course compulsory, because this take care of all pros and cons of the system very clearly. What not to do is the major curriculum we have, not just what to do. So this is where we created the diploma well structured. Let's go through that. To do this program is for anyone 10 past, 16 plus, 10 past can join this program. We kept it very least such a way that it will reach to many people who needed this and they are ready to take up this. If at all, if it's not there, if they are really a traditional practitioners or folk healers or having a certificate, age of 21 compulsory, and they have a certificate that from a village administrative officer or a corporation people that they have been practicing any of this Indian system of medicine or some system of alternative medicine for a very long time as traditional Gurukula system or a family system. They will also given a priority in this university for this particular program. That's how we keep hugging everyone to make sure they are the part of this university. That's how this we connect. Duration is 1 year. We can call in the theory 360 hours, and practice is almost 90 hours of continuing thing. And internship, you will be spending some 130 hours of internship. Total, it is 1 year, that is approximately 10 months of whole curriculum course with the exam, everything. And total credits is 36 credits. We all know that 15 hours, yeah, credit for a theory, and then double it for a practical for each credit. So this is more a credit system, not just a marks beyond that. Let us see what it is. The subjects and the faculties, the fundamentals of it are taught by Dr. S. Hariharan, who is online now with us from Krishnagiri, who is an experienced in Siddha system for a very long time. And the fundamentals of Ayurveda by Dr. Manjula, Jagadeesh, who is there with us, like she's a Siddha doctor integrated system. And not only that, like her guru, Dr. Jayashree ma'am, has not come today, could not make it. She's her guru. Together they created the beautiful flow of the whole Ayurveda as a fundamental for this program. And anatomy and physiology by Dr. B. Saradha. She's from Bachelor of Physiotherapy and much more than that. But I'm keeping this thing very simple so that I can show it here. Okay. And she is passionate in Varmam. She went to Kanyakumari to learn from my teacher, Kannan Rajaram. So she traveled fly to Trivandrum, then go there, and not only both of them, Manjula madam and Saradha madam together, they fly and learn from all the gurus who I learned. So because they want to learn much more than me, that's the way we have to give it. Like we leave it for gurus automatically to learn much more. And they are our resource people also. They will come down here. So then fundamentals of Varmam by Veni B Iyer, who is with me from the day one when I came to Bangalore, even before that when I was in Hosur. So possibly she can understand my thought more than my emotions. So she can convert that anything as a text form or a video form. That's how the first book has done. Otherwise, the book was just on my page for a very long time, hatching there for a very long time. Once she joined, she put her whole efforts of transforming it to the way I think it. Because a book is not just a translation. Book is having, when you express, you have a soul in that. That expression should have in the word also when it is in the book form. It's very difficult to replicate your voice to a text. The voice will have that soul with it, that the text will not. But if you have that type of text, that's the beauty of this. That subject will be fine. Then Varma Monopoly system, it's me teaching you for almost all the ailments, which is mainly a pain management system from head to toe, like a neck pain, neck rigidity, fusion, shoulders, lower back pain, spine disorders, and whole thing. And there is little part of the pathology is taught, not completely. Pathology is why whom you not to touch. That's what the pathology is. Not like a doctor will be doing pathology, but you know whom you should not touch. For that one, Mr. Sankar will come as a resource person teaching you which bone, how it is been broken, how you find by touching it and not to touch it. That's level of knowledge also is been exposed. The books is given to you like each books. One will have fundamental of Ayurveda, fundamental of Siddha, then anatomy and physiology, then Varma book, and also an applied books. Totally 5 books we have, and we have a lot of reference books. More than 22 reference books are there, and not only that, our TDU procured more than 80 manuscripts, at least I can say 23 of original manuscript, and it is available in the library. If people can want to go beyond this, you want to do some research at the university, you have a manuscript level, if you could read it, even we can arrange that one, we have the people are there. So you have manuscript resource here available, along with Varma books, available in our library. Fundamental of Ayurveda will cover Ayurveda treatments like Panchakarma, Kativasti, Janvasti, and the whole of like a detox to little of basic fundamentals of like understanding Ayurveda doctor's knowledge. That means what the language I could say. When a therapist works under an Ayurveda doctor, they will understand the language. Same with the Siddha, fundamentals of Siddha. You're not complete system of Siddha. Fundamentals of Siddha, the language they will understand. Like some detox, the doctor want request to do, they will do that. Like I say, with Panchakarma therapist, they will understand the basic foundation of what's supposed to be done as per the advice of the doctor. Same way the therapist will do. And this will be a first subject will be of 90 hours. And second is introduction to physiology and anatomy is by Dr. Saradha, and she'll be covering an human body physiology to the basics. Like see, it's not like it's a deep knowledge, but a diploma holder can have it like the cell divisions, the tissues, skeletal system, muscular system, neural systems, like very brief about that. We have the major things like is being covered in the anatomy and also in the physiology, like cell structures and functions, okay, cell metabolism, okay, membrane transport and whole thing, which is needed for the Varma. technically I'm telling which part of the anatomy and physiology from the English can match to our traditional system. That level of anatomy is pulled out and given to them. This is 90 hours. Then introduction to Varmam healing will have basically like a Panchaboda, Dosha, and holding the fundamentals of that 96 tattvas, the injuries, what will happen when the injuries happen, traumatology of the Varmam will cover. This will be around 60 hours. Then we'll have introduction to Varmam applied methodology, which will also have complete applied system of Padangas and Varmam. This is almost 105 hours. This is majorly connected to practicals, nothing to do with the theory. Fine. And the classes, this is more of offline and online mixed classes, depends on the situation. So majorly we have both options available. And all the classes happens in weekends. And this is almost 11-day continuous class of the end of the duration. We'll have 10 days of it. Now we are altering little with the Prakash help, like 11 days, where at the same time they can complete their exams also. Earlier they have to come back again for the exams. If the people from North India are traveling, it's very difficult. So we need to make sure within that period it will be both the exams and Viva will get completed. So day 1 to 3 will be a theory and exams, and 3 and to 10 will be a rigorous final practice for corrections, and the 11th day will be an and the training under Varmam expert like he is Dr. Nataraj from our research National Research Center, Chennai, and our from CCRS, Ishwar, and Suresh Kumar has come now. Suresh is there, and Asan is there, one more Asan, and he is Sakaria is there. So Murugesh, Asan, Sakaria, all these sources they come to you and train you on this particular process. So marks is something like this. We learn from is almost 45, 45 is number, sometimes and credit is 3, and the passing minimum is 40 out of 100, and the same with the second, anatomy and physiology, and third is for Varmam fundamentals, and fourth is for our Varmam applied system, and fifth is also compulsory here, and entrance mandate nowadays from this new batch. And the competitions based on assessments like formative assessment, summative assessment, holistic assessments, and the different styles of assessment. See, that's the only thing. It's not just writing exam is your math. Your attendance, your assessment, your projects work, your attending the camps, free camps, and all that will be a part of your credits. Because it's not only we are creating a therapist here, we are giving you a character that has to be a good therapist here. So this is a part of the lifestyle. It is not just here. Of course, it's purely honest doctors as a therapist under an honest doctor. And this is our first batch. Photo. So this is what all about the diploma that designed for in 1 year. And I again, on behalf of everyone, welcome you all. And thanks, Nami sir, for giving 1.5 page brief about me. And thank you from TD University for giving me the stage and giving me the opportunity and giving me the space to grow. And I'm not just growing, you all can think that Prakash having better ideas, and Ravi sir having better ideas, and Registrar team office and our coordination team office having better ideas that these students, what are the other possibilities TD can groom them in a different aspects, all that is available. Welcome to TDU and New Jersey.
Thank you, Sri Ramesh Babu, for a wonderful introduction about the inaugural address as well as the course detailing thoroughly so that the students, those who are going to our present and online, could get a better clarity on it. Thank you once again. Now we are moving into the second phase of inaugural function. There will be a we have a guest of honors and a chief guest as well as special invitees to address during this inauguration function. First, I would like to give a special invitee addressed by Dr. Unni Krishnan. It's an online message. Yeah, let's look into the screen. Yeah, please play. Okay. In the meantime, let me go through the introduction of Dr. Unni Krishnan. Dr. Unni Krishnan is a professor and head of Center for Community Health, Clinical Research and Education. He is a Ayurveda physician cum researcher. He has completed his BAMS, followed by MA, the medical and the MA in medical anthropology and PhD from Japan. He has served and several interests in traditional medicine as well as global public health. His association and interaction with the several global university and various bodies could bring his dream to come true. Dr. Unni Krishnan, may I request you to deliver the special invitee speech, sir. Just a moment, sir. We are not able to hear your voice. Unmuting is done.
Hello, Unni Krishnan sir. Can you just check the mic? Hello.
Could you please counter check? You are unmuted.
No, we are not able to hear you.
Now?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, Dr. Unni Krishnan, please
Yes,
start.
we can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for this invitation. And respected Vice Chancellor of TDU, Professor Darshan Shankar, Professor Atul Gupta, Professor Hari, Shri Ravikumar, Dr. Prakash, Shri Ramesh, all other colleagues, all the faculty members and dignitaries who are attending this program, and the new students of this Varma diploma program. A very warm welcome to all of you to the TDU campus and to this course program. I could not be part of this event physically today in TDU due to some other commitments, but I would have really loved to be there and interact with you directly. But I think I just want to say that this is such an important program for us as a university which is in its early stages of formation. I represent the community health, clinical research and education program in TDU, which is one of the centers which is looking at the various dimensions of community health, clinical research, as well as clinical education. So as part of the clinical education component, as well as the research component, this is a very important program. But apart from that, as you all know, in our community health, we have various traditions that TDU has been trying to revitalize over the last 3 decades. We have critically looked at the local health traditions in India. We have also engaged with the codified traditions like Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Tibetan medicine, and so on. So our work has been primarily to look at how to revitalize and improve the community engagement of these traditions. And the TDU has been quite influential in developing certain policies at the national as well as different state level through this last 3 decades of processes. And coming to the course and the Varma tradition, as we all know that Varma is a very important component of community health. But today is that Varma is not taught clearly systematically in our academic institutions. I may be making a slightly judgmental statement here because I'm aware that in many of the Siddha colleges, Varma is part of the mainstream program. But other traditions like Ayurveda or Unani or other yoga, naturopathy, traditional medical training, Varma doesn't form so much of a practical program, but it is more like a theoretical approach to Varma that is being taught. So I think this initiative by TDU and Sri Ramesh Babu and all the faculty colleagues is an important step to bring together this unique tradition of Varma. As we know that there are diverse traditions in Varma, there are regional traditions, but there are also traditions which are totally local health related, the Varma, the Siddha related, as well as the Ayurveda related programs. But when it comes to training and education in any of these traditional medical areas, according to WHO, the key important factors for capacity building, training, or education is to assure quality of traditional medical. That is the first consideration. So we have to maintain certain quality of education. The second is about safety. So how safe our traditional medical practices are, and how do we assure safety of these traditional medical practices? The third factor is, of course, about efficacy. Now, there is a lot of criticism of traditional medicine that there is no evidence about their efficacy. So how do we create an evidence generation system for its efficacy? This is the third aspect. And the fourth dimension is clearly about rational use. Who uses this? Is it a trained person? Is there an intergenerational norm? Or is a person, he or she, is trained in any academy? What is the rationality behind usage of traditional medicine in any context? So according to WHO, and then of course WHO talks about national regulations. So these five factors: quality, safety, efficacy, rational use, and proper regulations for practice. These are very critical in traditional medicine, and these were highlighted as part of the WHO traditional medicine strategy from of the last period, not the current period. And so this is what this program is trying to achieve through this diploma program. What we are trying to do is to set some minimum standards of quality and safety and train the students in an integrative manner. That is one approach. But the other uniqueness of this program is that several new specialty areas are emerging from this. One is about, like, as Sri Ramesh Babu mentioned, about pain management. And it could be about elderly and geriatric care. It could be about disability care. So there could be or orthopedic care. There could be different specialty areas that could emerge from this. Now, in parallel to this diploma program, we are also looking at how very diverse traditions of Varma practices can be documented, be it in manuscripts or in local health traditions. We are also looking at how to do certain certification. As some of you may be aware, that we have been working together with the Quality Council of India in terms of certification of Varma practitioners and so on. So that is another program that is going on, along with documenting the rich traditions of various kinds, like be it in local health tradition or be it in various manuscripts that are documented in Varma. All of this is happening in parallel. So I want to just conclude by saying that the next step will be improving research in these areas. And research and also publications. We don't have many publications in peer-reviewed journals in Varma tradition. So that will be another important activity that should come out of this. So we need a practice-based evidence to strengthen this diploma program as well. And as Sri Ramesh Babu mentioned, we are looking at more networking. We have been working with the Siddha Research Institute, various professors from various other Ayurveda and Siddha colleges. So looking at more collaboration, networking, all of these are part of our initiatives. So we will need to collectively bring in this into a major program. Currently, the codified traditions are limited to the 5.5 years BAMS or BSMS kinds of programs, but we will need to develop really innovative so that all the strengths of this are brought into the community health arena and our clinical practice arena. So I would like to really thank the organizers for this excellent event and would like to welcome all the students to this program and all the very best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Unni Krishnan, for an excellent address to the second and third batch of Varmam therapy students, as well as the guests and VIPs present in this occasion. Thank you once again, sir. Now we are moving to guest of honor speech. Our chief guest, Padma Shri Darshan Shankar, Vice Chancellor of TDU.
So welcome all of you to university. I have great respect for this particular tradition of Varma. It's a knowledge that has not received enough attention in our health education. It should receive much more attention in the mainstream systems like Ayurveda. It is receiving support in the Siddha system. But I think that not only in respect of people who are being trained as physicians, where they should have some training in Varmam, or as we call it in Ayurveda, Marma, but also in the area of therapy as therapists. This is what this program is. This is a diploma in therapy or practice. It needs much more support and attention. And that's why the university has come forward to give this platform. So I have every wish that this particular batch, there are people continuing from a second batch and new people from a third batch. So it is my wish that all of you should learn something useful, which you can apply as therapists. And from the university side, we will try to see how to engage also with the Central Council of Siddha Medicine in Tamil Nadu. We must try to see how to engage with them in this program itself, if that is possible, at some stage to come in officially, so that it's a collaborative program between the university, the Siddha Council, and the group that has taken the lead in organizing this in the last few years. This will give the whole program and its trainees much more credibility. Unfortunately, government or a university, these systems are needed to give credibility. So the university is involved, but it will help if we can also get the Siddha Council also to get involved in this. We'll try and see how that can be done. I would have liked to spend more time today, and will hopefully like to hear subsequently experiences from some of you who have got trained as to what you have learned, how you are using it and applying it, what you see as the strengths and benefits that you have got, what else you would like to know which we have not adequately done in this program. I would like to hear all this. I'm sure there will be some other occasion when I can hear this from you. But today I'm here just to offer my university's blessings for this program. And I pray that it will be useful and successful. Thank you. I have to leave because I was in the middle of a meeting with the Government of India committee. So I have